Mass Effect in 5 minutes. Sort of. Everything you need to know about the story so far. Spoiler alert, it's 2183, and humans are the new kids to the intergalactic block party. After discovering ancient mass relays that zip them around the galaxy, they've joined the rest of civilization on the Citadel, a space station full of angry diplomats and really long elevators. Between space councils and untrusting aliens, humanity still has much to prove. Enter Shepard, a commander in the Alliance Navy. During a routine flight on the Normandy SR-1, Shepard intercepts a distress call and books it to Eden Prime to investigate a beacon left by the Protheans, the long-gone alien race who built the relays and the Citadel. The beacon has also attracted the attention of the Geth, who are a bunch of robot dicks. The Alliance is double-crossed by Saren, who is supposed to be a good guy even though he looks like, sounds like, and has the name of a supervillain. Saren gives his kill order to the Geth, boots up the beacon, and takes off in a telepathic spaceship named Sovereign, leaving Shepard to his own beacon-induced bad trip. Back on the Citadel, Shepard assembles a motley crew while digging up dirt on Saren. Human targets Ashley and Kaidan, Turian security officer Garrus, Rex, a Krogan bounty hunter, and Tali, a mysterious Quarian who can never leave her spacesuit. Confronted with the evidence of Saren's evil doings, the Council appoints Shepard as the first human Spectre, which is sort of like being a combination of a Jedi and James Bond. Music swells, everyone gets a pat on the back, and it's off to save the galaxy. Amidst planet hopping, kart driving, and saving sexy Asari, Shepard and crew discover that Saren and space wizard matriarch Benezia are linked to a Reaper plot to consume all life in the universe. Don't worry, they're confused too. Luckily, the new Asari recruit, Liara T'Soni, is Benezia's daughter. She informs Shepard that Sovereign the spaceship is controlling the minds of Benezia and Saren. After tracking Mommy Benezia to a facility overrun by ancient lobsters, Shepard and company head over to Vermeer and learn that Sovereign is not just a Reaper ship, but an actual Reaper. He taunts the crew via hologram.
I am the vanguard of your destruction.
For complicated reasons, Shepard then sets off a nuke, and either Kaidan or Ashley die, depending on who you're trying to have sex with.
Fight hard, Lieutenant. Die proud.
More Prothean artifacts are discovered, and Shepard learns that the Reapers are huge galactic jerks. Every 50,000 years, they pop out of nowhere using the Citadel, which is actually one big mass relay, and murder all organic life. Naturally, Shepard's not a fan of this plan, so everyone heads back to the Citadel for one giant space battle. They manage to blow Sovereign up, kill Saren, and gain points for humanity. Sure, there are other Reapers out there, but that's what sequels are for. A month later, the Normandy is back on patrol for any Geth stragglers when an unknown assailant attacks, blowing the ship up real good, sending Shepard to an untimely demise and resulting in the shortest sequel ever. Roll credits. Wait, we aren't done yet? Shepard wakes up 2 years later on a Cerberus space station that's under attack. Fresh from the operating table, Shepard fights through waves of hacked security mechs with Cerberus mercenaries Miranda and Jacob, escaping to their headquarters. There, Shepard meets the blue robot-eyed, elusive man, who explains that a lot has happened in 2 years. Most importantly, Shepard has been brought back to life to investigate and bring down a new big bad. A race of bug aliens called Collectors are offing human colonies, so Shepard picks up some clues from Tali, scores a sweet new ride, and starts building an A-team that would make Mr. T jealous. First up, a trip to Omega, the Vegas of space, to track down 2 recruits and spend a few wild nights of intergalactic fist-pumping. Morden is a Solarian super scientist hell-bent on stopping a plague, and the vigilante Archangel turns out to be Shepard's old buddy Garrus.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Next is the Krogan warlord, who ends up not making the team, but instead leaving his test tube baby Grunt in Shepard's care. On the Purgatory prison ship, Shepard breaks out a powerful biotic named Jack, an unstable chick so full of tood that even her tattoos have tattoos. With the team in tow, Shepard returns to the elusive man for their next objective. There's another Collector attack and a bittersweet reunion with Ashley, or is it Kaidan, before Old Blue Eyes finally shows his hand. Shepard has been Collector bait all along. With the threat verified, there are 3 more mercenaries to recruit before exploring a disabled Collector ship and the big reveal. Thane is a Drell assassin, Samara is an Asari Justicar, and finally Tali, who's still in that suit. So, the Collectors are actually the Protheans. Remember them? They hadn't really disappeared, but instead had been horribly modified by the Reapers to be their errand boys for eternity. They're about to attack Earth, so Shepard needs to find a way to activate the Omega-4 relay, which leads to the Collector home base. The crew befriends a Geth, and when they're off having some R&R, the Collectors end up kidnapping everyone left on board. The only way to get them back is to head through the Omega-4 relay. The remaining crew gathers, and Shepard delivers a motivational speech to inspire both human and alien kind.
They want to know what we're made of? I say we show them, on our terms.
It's time to create a new save file and head through the relay. But first, one final night with Miranda, Jacob, Garrus, Jack, Tali, Samara, Thane, Morinth, and the slutty secretary. Another giant space battle commences, and a few more crew members may bite it, depending on how many upgrades the Normandy has. Yep, those earlier decisions actually mattered. Shepard and the remaining crew land on the Collector base and play a game of who's going to die next. They fight through waves of Collectors, rescuing the kidnappees in the process, or finding their liquefied corpses. Deep in the base, the crew uncovers the Collector's plot. They were actually using liquefied people matter and Reaper technology to make an entirely new species of Reaper. The elusive man contacts the team and asks them not to destroy the base, because Cerberus could totally use it. Shepard is left to make one final decision. But either way, that decision will probably come back to bite you in the ass in Mass Effect 3. Speaking of Mass Effect 3, everything that has been achieved up to this point has resulted in the death of only 2 Reapers. So, Earth clearly has its work cut out for it. Good luck, Shepard!